This. Oh, I love dub for this game. In fairness to the people who dubbed this, there is no universe in which they could have foreseen that this series would get as, like, overtly Japanese as it would later go on to be. And they made the call that they could, the best call they could in the time, in the era in which they made it. Because dubs have come a long way since they did back when this game was dubbed back like 20 years ago. Alright, we are going to save. And start the next case. You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. Look at this children's show. See you in hell, evil magistrate. I love these little fake TV shows in fiction. They're always fun. The Dark Messenger returns. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ah, she's watching cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons. I used to do that a lot. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore in general, though. Of course I'm here. It's my offices! You've never watched The Steel Samurai? It's only the most popular TV show amongst young people next to Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! 10 years old. I'm only 17. At 17, see, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Oh, this is actually an iconic theme for Phoenix Wright, the series. Not as iconic as Turnabout Sisters is, like that's a pretty iconic theme for the series, but it is up there. He's only 24 years old. It's really popular. Kids always want to be Steel Samurai as they eat their hamburgers. It's time to close up the offices. If we got a client. I love that these offices remain open despite the fact that literally months go by before Phoenix gets an actual client. Like, we're not seeing the best trials that he has. We're seeing the only trials he has for months at a time despite being a professional lawyer with multiple acquittals under his belt. Me and we were talking town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. I'm gonna pay the rent this month. There's some big client just around the corner. It's like he won 2 cases in the Japanese legal system. That's like unheard of. That's impossible. People don't do that. Cellular. This was back when we just called them phones. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what is still early? It's the Steel Samurai! They got arrested! You mean the guy on the show? Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! No, I mean, he actually did it in real life, though! He scared a villain with his spear! What are you on, girl? And can I have some? Just come to the office, please. We need a client, and this is one. This is a client. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. Arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain. His body was found still inside the magistrate costume. Jesus Christ. Police believe the murder weapon and are investigating further. No, not a joke. Not a joke. My hero actually is a murderer, according to the police. Yes. What? We got a client? We got a job? They had the Steel Samurai in the tension. So we have a job. It's an actual job. Take it, you fool. I understand now how Phoenix has no clients. I mean, he's in detention. What are we gonna do about it? It's not like we're defense attorneys or anything. Phoenix, my dude, you've been asking for a paying client. There it is. Also, my way of thinking about my lawyer badge. I do like showing off my badge. It's nice. It's a nice badge. It's a cute little badge. Hey, it's Wolverine. What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. No, Power's our client. That's him. He definitely did it. This is really... Never meet your heroes. They might be... It'd be a shame if they were not conventionally attractive. No, it's okay. I get that a lot. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. See, he's a good guy. How dare he not be conventionally attractive, though? Isn't that right, Maya? You think he's ugly. And I get it. And he doesn't even look ugly. He looks fine. That's the thing. But the more important question is, do you like my badge? Doesn't like my badge. He thinks my badge looks ugly and shitty. Tell me the story. Tell me your story, Mark. I mean, Will. Well, yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had gone down to the Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 in that morning. Rehearsal at 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, the staff gathered. And the magistrate was fucking bodied. And it was actually him. It was the real guy who was actually dead. The Steel Samurai is... Nick! How do you not watch TV? Are you an idiot? I apologize for my partner's idiocy. Who's new to this? Is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Wah! Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Silly Americans and their hamburgers. Alright, now where were you in the day of the murder? We came to studios at 9. Worked through some action sequences until noon. Rehearsal was beginning at 5, but I was a little tired. Also, old lady here. I love that. I love that face. I love that. That is a fucking face. And that is the only thing I am seeing this entire. All I see is this face. This scream. This is Michelangelo's scream, personified right here. It's beautiful. It is art. It is terrifying. So after lunch, took a nap in my dressing room, and then when I woke up, it was 5. I was late for rehearsal. He was literally sleeping the entire time. Uh-oh. I fucking sleeping on the job. I mean, the cops suck in real life too, so it's only fair they suck in video games, right? Xenochrist? I think that's fair. I think it's fair that the cops are as shitty in games as they are in real life. Although, Onyx might be mad that we're talking shit about his boyfriend, Gumshoe. We're going to a film studio in San Francisco. I don't trust this lady. Yeah, I don't trust this lady if she is not conventionally attractive. You gotta go through me. I'm the rent-a-cop. I actually had a rent-a-cop at my old job, in my old offices. They were nice people. They were really nice people, the rent-a-cops in my offices. I'm security. Make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Yeah, gawkers. You know, they unionized and then they got some layoffs. Like a lot of people did. Gawkers. Gawker Media. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible happens and all you can think of is sightseeing. I'm not reading this shit. You got it. Sorry. You can, if you want to read that, you can pause the fucking video when we put it on YouTube. I'm not reading this shit. I'm not reading this shit. The guys who leaked Hulk Hogan's... Was it Gawker who... Oh yeah, because he sued Gawker. You're right, I forgot about that. No, Xenochrist. Onyx's waifu is Old Bag. Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. This is the waifu. She's probably also married. Alright, let's talk to the Old Bag. What do you hear at the studios? Like little studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place is going downhill. Oh, man, if you only were here 10 years ago. The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He was a star at one point. And now he's a villain guy. Which, again, he talked about this in contradiction. People who play villains tend to be very sweet people in real life. That tends to be that's like a trend amongst people who play who play villains in media. Tell me about Mr. Powers. He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. The ladies watching would lose their... Fuck off, old bag. He's not even that bad looking. He's not. He looks fine. No, he's not gonna win, like, George Clooney Man of the Year awards, but most people aren't. No one likes Gable doing what he did to poor Jackhammer. Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Tell me about Jackhammer. Oh, if only you knew. Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. In Xenocrist, I actually think there is logic to that, where like if you're playing a villain, you have the outlet to express your negativity in a healthy and productive manner, which lets you get that out of your system so that you can do good shit in your actual life. Besides, it was actually Agatha all along. There was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Oh, so the victim was kicked in the shins by corporate from above. That sucks. Kicked in the shins and then fucking skewered. I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. The studio where the murder took place is to the left of here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. And only one person went here between that time, and it was Powers. In his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it, Sonny. You can see here. Move along. Actually, we were here at Miss Powers' request. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. Alright, I guess we should ask... We should probably ask Powers to let us defend him in court. Now, let me defend you in court, please, so I can do my investigation. Secure lady says she saw you that day. She said she saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry, but that's all I got. Sorry. Security guard at the main gate of the studio. She's terrible, and she called me suspicious looking. In fairness, Maya, you are. Let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. You write up a letter formally requesting my representation. All right. Now that we can prove that we're his attorney... Listen, Xenochrist, Maya is an adorable little girl. And I respect her and value her. Have you seen what she's wearing? Oh, we already know that Edgeworth is prosecutor. That's good to know. Age question mark for old bag. Oh, that's cute. Age is question mark. Alright, first off, let me show you my lawyer badge. See this? Come... She has nothing to say about my lawyer badge. Look how shiny it is! Fine. Letter request for Mr. Powers. Request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance? Really? She doesn't like us very much, does she? We've got 2 waifus in this area right now. I'm allowed inside, pal. Reminds... Pal! I wonder who it is! There were maps in the security guard station, so I stole them. There were maps, so I stole them. Alright. That's good to know. Now we can get further inside. Studio 1 entrance. Hey! Aren't you the murderer from the other day? Oh, congrats on finishing Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the epilogue, too. Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault because you ruined his perfect record. Oopsie doobers. I feel like Edgeworth is the kind of guy who is always staring gloomily out the window. I feel like Edgeworth is always the kind of person who is staring gloomily out the window sipping tea. That seems like his default state of being. If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing a sloppy detective job. Oof! Oof, it's true! It's true! I did fail him, and my salary did get slashed. It's true. No, don't be sorry. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. I don't deserve my salary. Edgeworth has the right to cut it. Salary cutting noises? Suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you doing here? We're on this case too, pal. You can't go around saying pal like that. Sure can, pal. Now, before we keep going, I want you to look at my badge. This is my attorney's badge. Explain what your badge means. Maybe you should just be a big L for lawyer. I'm not so sure about that. Fine. We'll talk like people do. Aren't you legally obligated to tell us what your investigation is like? Because, you know, you gotta present the evidence at the courtroom. Take a look at what you got. The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. The latest version, if you please. Time of death, 2:30, caused pierced through the chest by a spear. That'll kill you. Simple, pal. The murder took place right over in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 approximately 1 p.m. After that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that was Will Powers. No one else, pal. Old bag will tell ya. Man, this seems desperate. How are we going to turn this one about? Tell us about the old lady. See, isn't she just a nice old lady? Even Gumshoe thinks so. Xenochrist, why would you be... Why would you think that she's mean? She's a very nice old lady. Look, even Gumshoe agrees with me. Talking about the same person. She gave me a donut and some coffee. She's a sucker for authority. Oh, that believes it. That I buy. That photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. The camera up there on that gate, pal. Yeah. Talking about this guy right here. Because he has evidence. We're finished. We like to ask the police here some questions. Alright, let's get our investigation underway. Let's get started. I can find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha! Pal. Let's start exploring. Alright, that's good to know. There's a camera here. It's a monkey. That don't look like a monkey to me. That don't look like a monkey. The head broke off. Okay. Alright, so the door is locked. Tree fell down over that path. I mean, you could just step around it. Like, there's a whole, like... You could fit through this. Or this. You could just go around the tree. Studio 2 used to be is an interesting way of phrasing that. Alright. Let's see if the old granny has something to say. The security station... All cops like their donuts. Even the ones who weren't actually cops. Are you sad about as guilty yet? Alright, tell me about the photo. Ma'am? Oh, that I thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Security camera. Oh, yes, the camera. Alright, so the camera's automatic. Like a traffic camera. It records time for that picture as well. She checks the computer every day. Where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. Grabbed right around 2:30. He's not the one who did it. I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one. Mr. Hammer, a popular actor. Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Phoenix! Yes, he was the best actor. He's dead now. He's dead now. Of course, he's no longer the best actor. That is not shocking that she would say was. You can play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer's like it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Alright, let's examine. Fine. The studio van, they probably use... Okay, what are we looking for then? Like junk food, there's none over the desk. Stay, okay. So now where the fuck do we go? Oh, we have a new area to go to. Cool. Employee area. So we do all the behind the scenes stuff. This is probably more like a break room. No one here is this soon. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Which means it's time to look around. It's time to do some snooping. Alright, so he had his own room. Glass is frosted, so he can't see inside. Dressing room is not locked. Okay, time to look around, I guess. Yeah, let's not break into places, Maya. Not yet. Not yet. We might get there. Pop. Samurai soda. Yesterday's lunch was scattered around. Everyone was probably too shot to clean up. T-bone on top of one of the plates minus the steak. Would have hit the spot. You know what? One burger is usually not enough. So that's fair. That's fair. Although you probably should have more than just meat. You should have a balanced diet of fruits and vegetables. And some, like, other nutritious foods.